What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shawn and Lacey Live. We almost got it right. It only counted down from 5.
Oh, it
For
did?
our producer over there.
Yeah, okay.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, producer.
Welcome to Shawn and Lacey Live. Love seeing all of you guys jumping in. You know what to do. If you are brand new to Shawn and Lacey Live, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. You're going to want to get notified every single time that we go live. That's how you know. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Next, give us a thumbs up. Only 5 of you like us. We're giving away $600 today. We need to see more likes up in here. There we go. Got
$600.
6 likes for $600. And then share the link. Let your friends know. Hey, I saw that. Big shout out and thanks to Don and Julie.
Yeah.
They sent a mass text out to all their clients, friends, connections, letting everybody know to jump on Shawn and Lacey Live. I also want to shout out all of the people who are new to tonight's transmission. We are right in the middle of the Book Yourself Solid challenge. And we have tons. We have over 600 people registered for the challenge. We had 150 VIPers. The VIPers were automatically added into Book Yourself Solid Network. And as you guys know, every member of the Book Yourself Solid Network, as well as the Black Diamond Club, you are automatically entered into tonight's drawing for $600. How it works, if you're brand new to the show, we're going to draw 6 names here in a little bit, and you have to be present. So what that means is you need to test your chat. Go ahead, tell us where you're from or say something. You got to make sure
Let us know
your chat is working, because when we draw your name, you have exactly 30 seconds to show yourself in the chat. That way you can't just be, somebody else like calling you. You can't be driving. You got to be ready to roll.
Dave Pascal says, I'm here to stay tonight. I got to tell you guys this story. Last week, we were giving away $500, and Dave Pascal's name was called, and everybody saw him active and engaged in the chat the entire time. He literally stepped away for 5 minutes. His name gets called. He missed the $500, but it was a reminder to him, evidence that all the seeds he is sowing, the universe was trying to pay him back.
Yeah,
he's trying.
He sows
Maybe
lots
he wins
of
again
seeds
tonight. Yeah,
he doesn't need the money. He's rich.
Yep.
Good for you, Dave.
No, you know what? Dave was being benevolent. He was just like, somebody else needs to win.
He could win tonight.
It could be you.
He could win tonight.
And you and you and you.
If your name gets drawn, you don't get booted out. Like, we've had people go back-to-back weeks. And in fact, we've had people go back-to-back weeks and not win.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though we post who we've drawn, and they were like, probably they just thought like, well, they're not going to draw me next time, so they didn't show up. Love seeing everybody rocking and rolling here inside of the chat, letting us know where they're from. Love seeing all the new people from the Book Yourself Solid Challenge. Love seeing Philip Mitchko, the bike guy.
Show me the money.
Yes, I love it. Hey, we are talking to
money through content.
Well, also too, I want everybody to know today's producer. A couple of announcements. Who do you think is producing tonight? You already got to see that the countdown got screwed up. You only saw 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So who do you think is the producer tonight? Let us see. We got a Patty Ice. We got a Patty Ice up there.
Oh, poor Pat. Bailey.
Bailey, absolutely not.
Bobby
DeLude.
Luke.
And a Luke.
You guys are going to be shocked.
And
hey,
a Bobby
producer,
DeLude. Show your face.
What's
James
up, everybody?
Lewis. Oh, man.
So for those of you that are new to BDC or Shawn and Lacey, James is our in-house professional producer, videographer, photographer. He's our creative director, and he is the man when it comes to all of that, except for the countdown tonight.
It's a little delicate balance, because you got to, for all of you that are technical, we actually go live, and then there's a delay. And so we have to get the delay right. So we go live, and it's still on the still frame.
It is.
And then you start the countdown, and you hope that we cut the delay, because if not, it counts down right in the middle.
I know. And for those of you that are new too, James has the best radio, podcast, late night jazz voice, and Obama impression you've ever heard. So
yeah, why don't we have Barack Obama introduce tonight's sponsor?
All right, let's do it. So tonight we have for Shawn and Lacey Live, we have Speed, the sponsor for tonight's show. And to be clear, the guys over at Speed are absolutely incredible. And if you are someone who believes that you're in shape, wait till you try one of the Speed fitness machines. That will really show and test whether you are in shape or not.
Yay!
I was just off the rip.
That was good. That was
That was
good,
off the
Barack
rip.
Obama.
They love your. They didn't know a former president was gonna show up on the Shawn and
You
Lacey
never know
live
who's going to
show.
show up on Shawn and Lacey Live. You never
You
know.
never know.
And to be
Awesome.
clear, nailed it, they said.
Nailed it, James, nailed it. So, all right, everybody, you didn't know the talent that exists on this team for sure. So,
All right, Lacey
All
wants to
right.
mix up content and announcement, James. So you got to be sharp on the curtains.
yep.
We're talking Black Friday. Black Friday for service entrepreneurs. I already saw a couple comments popping up, and I think it was in Black Diamond Club asking, what do you think about Black Friday specials for my clients? And well, that's actually a fantastic question. First of all, a couple axioms or a couple principles from our world. First of all, there's no one right way to do anything, right? So look, take our advice, our opinions, and apply it, but make sure that you run it through your filter of your worldview,
Yep.
your culture, how your business operates, your business model, et cetera, et cetera. I will tell you from my standpoint. So first of all, let's talk about about you guys offering Black Friday specials. I am of the opinion that you really don't need to do Black Friday specials. It's interesting because Black Friday is actually a retail phenomenon,
Yep.
right?
That's
So it
fair.
marks, and this show is specifically for service providers. Black Friday marks the kickoff of really the profit season for retailers. So if you're in retail, you know that you pretty much lose money for 10 months out of the year. And then bang, we get the holidays and you make all of your money, all of it in like a month and a half stretch. Black Friday, probably into the first week of January. You have a couple returns, but you're still able to move product in the first week of January. But here's the thing: is that for service providers, I actually think for several reasons, and I'm going to outline them, that it's actually counterproductive for you
Yep.
to be running Black Friday specials.
Yeah. Well, we have Got Clicks, which is great name on here. Says thinking about launching my book on Black Friday, but afraid I'd get buried. So I
Right.
think this is where you're going with this.
Yeah. So, marketing attention and marketing real estate are commodities. And there's heavy competition around Black Friday.
Yep.
What happens is, and this is actually why this interesting phenomenon, for whatever reason, the collective consciousness was like, look, Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. On the Thanksgiving is for family. And then the next morning, we
People have
come
nothing to
running
do.
out of the gates and
Yeah.
we shop. Now Black Friday's started now. I already see
That's what
people Black
everybody's saying.
Friday
Like,
sales.
oh
And
yeah.
this is also dangerous too, by the way. If I did do a show for retailers, I'd say you guys are treading in some dangerous ground because you're going to lose the phenomenon. It's kind
Yeah.
of like Amazon Prime Day, where now there's like random Prime Day, and then it's just like, well, dude, like at any given moment, like they just make some stuff be on sale, which actually they do that
Yes.
too. And so you're not really getting bargains, right? Am I just getting it at the normal price, but it's the sale price, which also that's also true. We'll keep the price inflated for the 10 months out of the year so I could drop it down to the real price on Black Friday. And because that's when I'm going to get all my traffic. A lot of people use the term loss leaders. I know a lot of people we had a whole company built on a true loss leader. A lot of people now throw that around like they invented loss leaders. Loss leaders are very oftentimes not actual loss leaders in the retail space. They might even just be break even. If I can convince you that the price was $100, I only paid $25 for the object, and then I put it out for $40, and I'm calling it a 60% discount. But I had to first convince you that it was going to be priced at 100. It's not actually a loss leader. I'm just making less profit on that. But let's go back to this real estate conversation.
Yeah.
So Best Buy, Staples, every furniture store, Macy's, department stores, Amazon, every e-commerce, online retailer, they're all going to jump in the fray.
Yeah.
They're jumping in the fray. So this is what happens is then your ad spend, real estate on social media becomes more expensive. Real estate in print becomes more expensive. Real estate on podcasts, on radio, Sirius XM, Spotify, YouTube, it all just becomes more expensive. It's a simple law of supply and demand. But I think that something that's oftentimes overlooked is attention. Right? We talked today, we're releasing a brand new piece of content on making decisions. And we talked about something called decision fatigue.
Right.
And listen, there is also this idea of marketing and decision fatigue that occurs in your prospects. So yes, I get it. You're like, well, but nobody's offering float services on Black Friday. Yeah, but they were offered 500 other things, from big screen TVs to computers to headphones to vacuums to electric toothbrushes to carpet to chairs to outfits to pajamas and robes and hats and golf clubs. They were also told about the football games and bowl season. They were invited to 14 holiday parties, and then you want them to bite on your
it's
book or
a
float or
confused
whatever.
Customer never buys, and so oftentimes we think about confused customer as us maybe confusing them. But this also applies to them being confused in a large marketplace, right? And so confusion can occur not just from your internal offers and sales strategies, but confusion for customers and prospects can occur from the actual landscape of what they're experiencing. So on Black Friday, there is much more confusion because of the decision fatigue. And I think that's a super important point.
You want to make an announcement?
We got an announcement. What announcement do we got?
Announcement roulette. Sales, revenue, profit coming up in Dallas, Texas. Finally, Shawn and Lacey are coming back to Dallas, Texas, March 15th and 16th. Woo-hoo! We're going to be teaching you all things sales, helping you to maximize your top line revenue and also, of course, maximizing that bottom line profit. Let's add a 0 to that top line revenue in 2024. If you are down for making more sales, if you're down for making more sales, go to www.blackdiamondclub.com. Make sure you get yourself registered. Also, if you are a Black Diamond Club member or a Book Yourself Solid Network member, you should have a discount code. Make sure you inquire with your hosts, whoever that is. Find somebody that will give you your member discount code. You must be a member. We give you a substantial discount. I want to let everybody know on this that, man, this is going to sell out. You hear a lot of people say, oh, this is going to sell out. And they're talking about like a 30-person room sellout. Now, we base our buys on previous events. Correct. And so we augment and we have an idea from trends. So this room in Dallas will fit exactly 250 people. I mean exactly.
Like max.
Like that's tight.
Yeah.
We've already sold over 100 tickets to people that were in Miami. I see Coach Brian Hall is like, I already got my ticket.
Yep.
A lot of people already got their ticket. You need to get your ticket because let's remind you, 600 people are in the Book Yourself Solid Challenge. And we're going to be reminding them and letting them know about sales, revenue, and profit. And 600 of them, they can't all go. Only 1/3 of them can actually be in the room in Dallas. And we'll make sure they understand that. You're hearing this now. And if you are a member of Black Diamond Club or Book Yourself Solid Network and you don't purchase your ticket, it is very likely that you end up on the outside looking in. Now, we've been teaching a lot too on our social media strategies, talking about exactly how we've built what we've built here in our little ecosystem. And we taught step by step how to do it. A lot of you weren't there. And a lot of people are like, oh, I'm confused. Well, listen, when we spent 2 full days breaking down the thing, I get it. You're in Black Diamond Club, $99 a month. You want to know how to do it, right? But It's not the same. You get a podcast, we're trying to tell you through social media, making a lot of money, reaching a ton of people and making massive impact. You can't explain that through a post. Here's the secret, folks. Get in the room, www.Black Diamond Club, sales, revenue, profit. Also, too, by the way, for a lot of people, I know a lot of people had come to our events in the past, and they maybe went to a couple and then kind of dropped off. And I had a lot of people reach out to me and say, I want to be honest with you, kind of the culture, this one of like, always partying. We've cleaned that up. We've gotten rid of all of the bad actors in the deal. They've taken out some people with them that were the party vibe. You know what? This was amazing. Our team, I was in bed, but our team reported to us on Thursday. No, because also too, our team reported on, I think, Thursday evening at marketing, the bar was empty. And for a lot of people, they're like, oh gosh, like Shawn and Lacey, they're losing their touch. And I was like, you know what? People that are serious and that are trying to make a lot of money, they want to be serious. And so this event, sales, revenue, and profit, we're going to be literally getting our hands in the mix, dirty with you. We're going to teach you how to make more sales, because we're right now focused on awareness.
I got to tell you, one of the topics I'm super excited to talk about is the problem journey for the ideal client, which we've been talking a little bit about in the Book Yourself Solid challenge. And a lot of people have questions about that. So that's something we're going to dive deeper in on sales. So, okay, should we draw a name or should I do my take on Black Friday?
Up to you.
What do you think, James?
I think we should draw a name just so we give the new people that are coming in from the BYS challenge just a little taste.
I think we should draw two.
Ooh, Shawn says two.
So we'll do two, and two.
All right, two. And then I'm going to tell you what I think you should buy on Black Friday.
And then we'll go two more names.
Perfect.
And then you'll say something in two more names.
Okay. All right. So for everybody that's new, we utilize the digital canasta. So everybody that's in our Book Yourself Solid group or our BYS group has got their names uploaded into this. Everybody loves a digital canasta but me. I loved our old squeaky.
Oh, I love it because it's absolute proof. Everybody's name is in there. You get to see your name. Even sometimes it doesn't land on your name. You're like, ooh, I saw me.
Marilyn Peterson wants to win. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Marilyn. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. May the digital canasta bless you on your birthday. Let's go. All right. Everybody be ready. Be ready.
James is the sound.
Seth Pearl. I know Seth Pearl.
Come on, where's
Seth
that timer?
is in New York. We got to get that timer going.
Seth actually is on here quite often.
He is. I haven't seen him in a long time, though.
I think I saw him 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you saw him 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, like recently.
Oh, well.
Any comments? Everybody knows Seth. Seth, that's a real name. Congratulations, Seth. But you got to be on here to win.
Gotta be on.
You gotta be here, Seth. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. Oh, my.
Oh, no, Seth. You know what, though?
Seth.
Seth is still a winner. He just wasn't able to claim.
I think you're a super winner when the digital canasta picks your name. You just weren't here, but you're a winner. Like, that's pretty cool.
I think it's pretty cool.
Literally now there's over 1,000 names in there.
Yeah, well over 1,000.
And your name gets drawn. That's pretty cool.
1,000, that's a good deal.
You didn't even think like, man, luck is on my side. It just wasn't there to claim
Buy a lotto
prize.
ticket, Seth. Get a scratcher. Call somebody you've been trying to reactivate.
All right, $600 is up for grabs. One more name, and then we're gonna hear Lacey's purchases on Black Friday. I guess I'm gonna hear them.
Well, okay. Okay. Well,
wait. Canasta, the timer.
I think this is what businesses should purchase on Black Friday. I'm not telling you what I'm going to purchase.
Okay.
You get to be surprised with that, babe.
I think
30 seconds on the clock.
I think it's also Paul Natoli's birthday today too, and
Is it Paul's birthday today? Oh my gosh, Paul! Is it your birthday today? Happy birthday, Paul!
Man, what are the chances of one of those two?
Paul is the only super.
What are the chances that Marilyn or Paul gets drawn tonight?
Yeah, Paul's the only
happy birthday.
super special guy with a wrench somehow.
And it's blue. It's blue and wrench.
He's the only
Paul's
one that shows up
that
like
knows
that.
how to
And
do
we
that.
just don't know why. So He was already special on, and now he's special on a special day. Happy
And
birthday,
Paul,
Paul.
you didn't know this. You share a birthday with Marilyn. Congratulations. That's super cool.
All right. Name number 2. And then
Here
I'm
we
going to
go.
tell you what I think you should buy and what I'm going to buy. Let's go. I feel like I'm in Vegas.
Lonnie! Holy smokes.
Lonnie's got to be on
Lonnie
here.
has to be on here.
Come
Man,
on,
Lonnie's
Lonnie.
always on. Lonnie. Hairstylist extraordinaire.
Lonnie!
Whoa! $600. Half a rack plus a bone. Coming to
Good
Lonnie
job, Lonnie.
Wilson. Holy smokes. Everybody loves Lonnie.
Wow.
Listen, if you guys need to get your tickets to Sales Revenue and Profit. I don't know if she's doing a dinner experience there, but I bet she is.
I know.
And if you've never been to a Lonnie dinner experience, oh my gosh, you are missing out. You guys need to jump into BDC or message her and be like, tell me about this thing that you do, especially if you're new. Because I know so many new people come rolling into Dallas at our events and you're like, well, what do I do?
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you one of the nights you get yourself invited into this curated experience. She does amazing things. Like I'm talking about stuff you could never put together on your own. You're in a strange city. You get this amazing experience. Reach out to Lonnie. She will make sure that
Congratulations, Lonnie. So deserved. Okay.
Lonnie's the best.
I want to, before you go, now that you're like, I can't win money, I actually have some great content to share with you. Because I want to tell you how by spending money on Black Friday, it can make you money. I think this is a good concept. Okay. I really hope that my husband is listening now. The more money I spend on Black Friday, the more ROI I get, right? Wouldn't you like that? I feel like people
already
like
down
that.
to 13 people.
No, it's
Everybody
not.
left.
We're at 95. Stop doing that. You're baloney.
Soon
Okay,
as
so here's the
money's
deal.
Gone.
Here's the deal. One of the things that I absolutely know for sure is that people will purchase your service or your product and then stay. They'll have high retention for 2 reasons. You know what they are?
They win money.
Results. So your skill set and the experience. 100%. I guarantee it. If you can be the best when it comes to delivering the thing that you provide, whether it's a service or a product, and you get people amazing results, you'll get people to pay your price and you'll have high retention. And then if you can be the best in your industry, in your profession, in your area, by providing the best, most exceptional experience, you will also get people to pay your price and have high retention. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. So on Black Friday, what typically goes on sale? TVs, furniture,
vacuums.
Things that if you have, and I'm going to tell you why it doesn't just have to be brick and mortar. But if you have a brick and mortar business, one of the things that I say is that you should always be freshening up and leveling up your experience.
Ooh.
What? Do you have an idea?
You know, I hope that touch screen thing that I want goes on sale for Black Friday. Because I put it here and we just
have touch screen. So for Black Friday, you need to think about what could I add into my business that will shift the experience that people have when they come in. This will actually give you a higher ROI because whenever you shift things in the actual experience of your brick and mortar space, people feel like it's worth higher value. It's a perceived value. It's a perception. So maybe you just buy some new furniture. Maybe you buy paint color and paint on the walls. Maybe you buy wallpaper and wallpaper a couple walls. Literally doing stuff like that, people will think that you upgraded their experience.
I don't know that paint goes on sale on Black Friday.
I don't know, but a wallpaper does.
Okay.
If you go to wayfair.com, all of their wallpaper goes on sale. Some of like really high-end luxury wallpaper that you would be paying a lot per square foot will go on sale. You can install it and make a huge difference. Coffee machines go on sale. Espresso machines go on sale. Little refrigerators go on sale where you could put drinks in there for your clients. Maybe little tchotchkes or gifts or swag that you've always wanted to buy goes on sale. All of those things could add to the experience, right? The Aroma 360 where you can curate a very specific smell for your office that up-levels the experience. That kind of stuff goes on sale. So you have to think about when it comes to the experience people have when they're going through your space, is there anything that you could buy that will level it up? And you're going to get it at a discount, but it's going to create a massive ROI. So that's one of the things I think about. And listen, if you don't have a brick and mortar business and you're a digital online service, do not fret, my pet. This also works for you because as you can see, part of your experience tonight with us is actually what you're seeing in our background, the chairs that we're sitting in, the audio equipment that we have, the camera that we're utilizing. So if you're doing digital content, if you're putting stuff on social media, if you're having Zoom consultations with your clients, also an opportunity for you to get gear that will level up the experience and engagement somebody has with you, create higher retention, allow you to have a higher price point, and essentially make you more money. You like this or no? I feel like this is a great strategy on Black Friday. Like, do people agree with me?
Not really, but they think you look great.
Well,
no, I think they agree. I also want to remind everybody that next week we're going to reset the prize at $300. It actually is bad for us when somebody wins, because when somebody wins, then we have to put $300. If nobody wins, we have to put $100. But that's okay. We love putting the $300. Yes, next week, $300 at stake. And you have higher chances of winning because usually when the pot goes to 300, only 8 people come. So that means we're going to draw 3 names. 8 people will be here. If you're one of the 8, you have a high chance of being the winner. Well, not of being drawn from the canasta, but the other 2 people, they're not going to be here. That's how the pot climbs up. So make sure you drop in. You drop in next week. Okay. 8 o'clock on Thanksgiving Eve next week.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks for not telling me all the amazing things that are happening in the chat. Do you know that paint does go on sale on Black Friday?
No, I don't know that. What do I know about paint?
Exactly. People are agreeing with me. So I'm just saying, I think it's great. Okay. Next thing that you should do. Next thing you should purchase.
I'm going to go back to.
What are you going back to?
I'm going back to the whether you should have the sale.
Oh, you've got more, and then I've got more.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
No. Okay, last thing, and then you can take over.
No. Oh, you have more things to buy?
Yeah, I do. Okay, because that was just experience driven.
Because I want the numbers to go down because I have some really good stuff. And I love only dropping the stuff for the people that stuck around. But I have what you should do instead. I'm going to tell you what you should do instead.
I'm telling you.
You tell them what they should buy.
Okay, I want you guys to spend more money because it will make more money. No. Okay, so
groceries.
if the Shawn's getting his butt kicked after this, so
oh, there we go. It's in the 70s.
You have to get an ice pack.
It's dropping.
Ice pack. So, experience. You want to purchase things that are on sale to improve experience, but then you also want to purchase things that are on sale to improve your skill set. And so, this doesn't necessarily mean like the actual service, the thing that you do. You know what goes on sale a lot is courses. So I see all over the place people that I follow, high-level entrepreneurs, experts in their field. They're putting out courses to increase your communication, learn how to post better content on Instagram, learn how to put together a better talk, how to become a better, whatever, fill in the blank. People are fire sailing their courses for Black Friday. So as a business owner, entrepreneur, maybe this isn't a good fit for you, but there's a lot of other people out there that have built phenomenal courses on areas in business that you need to level up to be a better communicator and a more effective marketer, a better content creator, a better writer, and the courses go on massive sale. So if you can improve part of your skill as a business owner, as a person, then we also get better results, which leads to greater ROI. So I would go back and look at some of the courses that you were interested in the past and you just said, I'm not ready to make that investment. I guarantee a lot of those people are giving big discounts this weekend so that you can improve your skill.
Well, I can guarantee you that these people are not going to. So if you're waiting for Black Friday to buy your ticket to sales, revenue, and profit, forget about it. It's not going on sale for Black Friday. Black Diamond Club's not going on sale for Black Friday. We're not going anything on sale for Black Friday. If you want to work with Shawn and Lacey, it's just every Thursday.
Yeah, every Thursday.
Forget Black Friday. All right. Here's what I want to let you know what you should do instead. I wanted the number to drop to 79 to drop the golds. 2 of you are going to have to leave real quick.
No,
there we go. We got it to 80. 1 more of you has got to go out. Then I got it.
Well, I have a question if you want to answer that.
Okay.
When is a good time for a book launch? Would it be after Christmas or before?
Oh, I would do it. I would do it in the new year. right in the
Yep.
new year. I would come out of the gates probably like the second week of January, because you got to promo it. So like right at the new year, you could keep teasing the launch, like probably starting on Christmas, start teasing the launch, and then I would promo it hard first week of January, and then I'd have the actual launch probably on the second week of January.
Yep. Love it. All right. We were at 79 for a hot second. I think you should go.
Okay.
All
Right.
right.
So what I think that for all of you service providers, with the best strategy on Black Friday is Black Friday is a very externally driven phenomenon, right? Where people are looking for cold traffic, people are looking for cold buyers. I think this is the perfect time for you to turn inward, right? So if you are willing to compete and spend and sell all of your stuff at a discount, I would take that money and I would invest it into my current clients to give them structured referral opportunities. Now, we've been being asked a ton, well, like, tell us more referral strategies. Well, I would do a Black Friday or a holiday based referral strategy over a Black Friday sale. And what that means is, like, I understand that my existing clients are being bombarded with all of these external things, but they are my existing clients. So I also know that I have their attention. I would rather offer them things and the opportunity to refer. So if I gave you some sort of a gift or an experience, even like even if I was buying Black Friday things and giving them to you, not as my wife but as a client, and then also too, giving you an opportunity to refer, I think that this is a better opportunity for you to strengthen. You talked a lot about retention. So everybody's going to go and fight over and gobble up the new client. Here's what I'm going to do. Over the holiday season, I'm going to secure my existing clients. I'm going to make sure that my existing clients do not fall prey to somebody else's cheapo offer, right? Because somebody's doing coaching for $19, and that'll be everywhere, and somebody will be offering courses for $9. And I know my clients are going to look at it. You just told them to look at it, but here's what I'm going to make sure is that even if they do look at that, they're going to realize that most of that stuff that's being peddled on Black Friday is cheap, old. They couldn't sell it anymore. They're just trying to squeeze a little extra juice out of that lemon.
It's end of season
And
type stuff.
I am going to make sure that that's my opportunity to shine. I'm going to give them opportunities to refer, and I'm going to give them opportunities to stick. I'm going to incentivize referrals and incentivize retention. That's where my marketing dollar will be directed, is building from within. Now, come January, boom, I'm going right back out, because January is when everybody realizes, especially in this industry, that y'all spent all your money and you're broke. And you're like, shoot, I've been clowning around. I probably should start building my business. And again, that's when we show up. Marketing externally, still not discounting, because I'm just not a big believer that I need to discount to get people to buy my stuff. So not discounting, but giving people the opportunity, again, externally to work with me. Focus goes from internal to external come January. I think that you guys in the service industry, knowing all the trends from all of the other people that I work with, I think that you're smart to follow those same trends.
We have a question about your referral Black Friday idea. Do you have like a specific example you could give of that?
Of the what? Sorry.
The referral Black Friday idea.
Yeah, I mean, so you said I use this one a lot. Listen, it's Black Friday coming up, and I mean, I could do all kinds of things. One, I could incentivize. I could say, listen, maybe I noticed that I can buy AirPods for super cheap off Amazon or something. Listen, if you refer a new client to me, I'm going to give you a set of AirPods, and I'm going to give them a gift card to, and that's, by the way, too, that's another Black Friday strategy that retailers use. Like, you spend $100 and I give you a $20 gift card, because then you think like it was a 20% discount, but now you're stuck because there's nothing in the store for $20. So then you use the $20, you spend another $20. So they got their gift card money back, and so they're back neutral. So, but I could do things like that, and I don't have to do gift cards to myself either.
Right. You can give gift cards to your collaborative partners.
Yeah, earlier someone was saying shop local. So I could go, I could go to one of the stores and be like, listen, you're already running these ridiculously steep discounts for Black Friday. Why don't you sell me gift cards for a steep discount? Right. So, I'll buy your gift cards. It seems like everything's 40% off in here. Why don't you give me gift cards at 40% off? and then I'm going to give them to my clients who are all great people who will come into your small business. Now I'm truly supporting local. And listen, I'm going to give them a $50 gift card, and the average thing in here is 75. So then they got to dip into their own pocket and they're buying more, and I'm helping to support you. And then I would also say, by the way, and could you help me by letting everybody know that I've bought, $1,000 worth of gift cards or whatever I did, and tell people to come see me. I'm not running any Black Friday specials, but I'd be happy to service any of the people that you have. The other thing that I could also do, I was thinking, so I could give incentives, me buying things. I could also add on experiences.
Yes.
So I could say, listen, Lacey, if you will refer, for every 3 people that you refer to Black Diamond Club during this Black Friday promotion, I will give you a free ticket to Sales Revenue Profit. I could figure out ways that I could, package in the things that I'm doing. Skip was mentioning bundles. I'm a big believer in bundles, but I'm still not going to bundle against a Black Friday. I love bundling at other times, but I could create an internal bundle and use that as a referral driver, right? I could do a campaign of sorts where maybe the person that refers the most will get. I'm going to pay for your dinner at Vesuvio's or whatever it is, right? I could do anything that I wanted inside to drive my own clients to refer, but also I want to do things to get them to stick. I would rather take that money and we buy all of our VIP clients a giant wall calendar. I saw a very popular entrepreneur selling their giant wall calendar online. You should find that ad and see how much they're selling it for. We gift that to every one of our VIPs, and it comes pre-populated with our events so that they know. That's how they plan. That's how our best clients end up at our events and end up making even more money. And so we've already put it in their calendar for them. Whatever it is for you that will drive that retention for you, investing that money there and giving it away to existing clients drives retention, which ultimately means more top line revenue, and also just drives referrals in and of itself, because our VIP clients take pictures with this calendar.
Yeah.
And then other people are like, my coach didn't send me anything. I didn't get anything. And then also just high level gifts. We do high level gifts throughout the holidays as well.
We've got a question from Martin. He said, what about starting a 3 or 9 month course? When would you start that? Does that mean sell it or take it? I guess I'm confused on that.
Oh, well, I would sell it in January.
Yeah. I mean, if you're asking about taking it, do it anytime. If you're talking about selling it.
I will give you one exception. Yeah. And one exception, selling it. I'll tell you a great time for service providers to sell. Phenomenal time. So overlooked. Is the week between Christmas and New Year's. So many of you take that off. That's one of the biggest sales weeks for us.
Because everybody is on their home and they're
on their
perusing
computers
social
and their
media
phones
and looking at their emails.
But I'm not talking about running ads. What we're talking about is direct outreach. We clean up during that week because all y'all stay home. You're bored. And then we're like, hey, do you want to buy some Shawn and Lacey stuff? And you guys are like, yeah, why not? So that week is a good time. And then, of course, into January.
Yeah, I love that. So, sell it. January is great. And no, people will not be too broke to buy a course in January. What happens is actually November, December is when they're thinking about all the money they're going to spend. In January, they're thinking about all the things they need to do to improve. So if you have a solution through your course that will help them improve an area of their life, they're actually going to figure out how to purchase that. And we have a question. Would you give the gift for the referral or for the closed deal? We love this question.
Oh, Susie, that's a phenomenal question. Thank you for bringing that up. This is so often misunderstood.
Yes, this is
when we talk about referral systems, people don't understand the definition of referral. I go out and I tell my buddy Christian Galt, hey, you should work with Susie Schulman. She's the best chiropractor that I've ever met in my life. That's a referral. Now, Christian's like, oh, that sounds like a great idea, but then he gets busy and never goes. That's not my fault. I still made the referral. This is the biggest mistake you guys make. And now is it below 80? Yes, it is. This is the biggest mistake that you guys make. If I can clean this up for you, oh my gosh, you will thank me in 2024. Just send me a text at some random time. Be like, you were right. You need to, and this is funny because I saw another one. We can't incentivize referrals.
Right.
That is not true. You cannot incentivize closed deals. And so that is the problem, is that you only consider a referral when the person closes the deal for you. Listen, I just said you need to go to sales, revenue, and profit. You do, because you're not good at sales. So if you're not good at selling the very thing that you do, which we can help you to get better at, how good do you think the random dude that spends his whole day painting can sell your chiropractic? He's not good at that. But he loves your service, Susie, and he tells other people about it. So here's how you know. Yep. People come to you all the time, Susie, and they're like, "Hey, Susie, did Matt Jones call you?" And you're like, "Matt?" And they're like, "Yeah, Matt Jones. He works with me on the painting crew." And I was telling him, he was complaining about how his leg hurt. And I was like, "You got to see Susie. Did he call? Did he call?" And you're like, "No." And they're like, "Oh, what about Ricky? Ricky, he's my foreman." I was like, "Dude, you got to go see Susie. Did Ricky call?" And you're like, "No." And you can see their face drop. They're like, "Man, this sucks." I got to tell you, right then and there is when you say, "Hey, you know what? I don't care if Matt and Ricky came. I love the fact that you talk about
that
me.
You are being an advocate
You're
for
an
us.
advocate.
You are a walking, talking testimonial.
You are my greatest
and
referral source. Let me give you a 10-pack of car washes just because you tell me, "Oh, you can't do that." What are you talking about? The dude didn't do anything. I didn't get any business.
It's not an exchange for money.
It's not an exchange. I like, dude, I so appreciate you. I so appreciate you. You don't. And then here's the worst. So now this guy's told 8 people and none of them came in. And then here comes Lacey. She told one person and that one person came in. And you're doing backflips and giving her stuff. And I'm like, dude, I'm over here. I'm getting rejected by my friends by talking about Susie. Susie doesn't seem to care. And Susie then gives this lady the golden egg because this one lady came in. So now it becomes negative. Now I stop talking about it because I'm like, it sucks to refer to Susie because I get made a fool out of, and Susie doesn't seem to care. So I want you guys to understand the value of a referral. Yep. And I want you to reward your clients who actually refer.
So I'm saying what we are saying is reward your advocates, reward the people that endorse you, reward the walking testimonials. Do not reward the exchange of money. Right. That's where you get in trouble. And that doesn't serve anybody. You want to.
It's not an MLM.
It's not. Yeah. You want to support the people that support you most, whether that they're closing deals on your behalf or not.
Well, we began today. We began today with, Don and Julie sent out a text letting some people know to their C3 group, telling people to come on. I don't know if those people joined a BDC. I don't care. But you know what I love?
Care that they did that.
I love that they did that. That's why I recognize it, because listen, thank you for opening your mouth and sharing about Shawn and Lacey. That's what matters most. Listen, if you do that and they don't show up, that's on us. That's not your job. But if you will just tell people, oh my gosh, that makes me so excited. I love when that's why I say at the beginning, just share. Oh, I shared it and nobody liked it. Who cares? I think it's great that you just shared about us. That is the greatest compliment that we could receive. Not that you close. Right. Because there's people that are just good closers, could close anything. And then what happens, here's the danger, you fall in love with those closers.
My job and my reputation and my social media presence and my personal brand presence is actually what should be closing, not you.
Yeah.
You should just be talking about me.
Yeah, I just need y'all to talk about us. Tell your friends about us. Tell them about Shawn and Lacey. That makes us so happy.
So thank you, Julie.
Our job is to close. Yep. Jane Gennaro, closer.
Yeah, she's our
closer. She's the one that closes.
Yep. All right. That's
it. Now we're done?
Now we're done. Now we're done. Happy close to Black Friday. We love and appreciate you all.
Well, we're going to be back next week.
Go back and
which will be closer to Black Friday.
Yeah, but you know what? That's your action item today. Well, number one, figure out your Black Friday deals you're going to take advantage of. But mostly figure out some of those clients in the past that maybe you didn't do the best job on, rewarding them for being a great advocate for you. Being a great walking testimonial for you, and maybe just send them a little something nice. That's what I think you should do.
James, I think that next week we should make the topic gratitude, and I'll tell everybody in advance. We're going to give away $300, and we're going to draw 3 names because that's what we do every week. I'm going to get a lot of other cool stuff to give away too, because I know that it's the night before Thanksgiving, and I know the attendance will be 6. And if 6 people show up, I'm going to try and make sure that all 6 people win something, right?
I like
And we're
it.
going to be in a giving mood because it's Thanksgiving. We're going to be making sure I'm going to see what I can rally up and give away next
I love
week.
Kat says next week cooking with SNL. No. There's no S involved in cooking. Like, let's be real.
Well, we're not going to cook for Thanksgiving.
No, yeah. I mean, that would be fun. I could do a
well, yeah, we could just we'll take the setup and we'll put it in the kitchen.
There we go.
And then I'll drink and you cook.
That's kind of what happens. Yeah.
All right.
How it goes. All right, everybody. We
Thanks,
appreciate
James.
you.
You did great. Great, Barack Obama. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Tell your friends about Shawn and Lacey Live every Wednesday
Lonnie.
at 8 p.m. Congratulations, Lonnie. Happy birthday, Marilyn and
Happy birthday,
Paul.